Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Satria Duta Pradana. Today I will give a little bit explanation of presentation about land acquisition for the construction of Adi Sumarmo Airport Railway Solo Balapan Station in this measure of agrarian law. The first, there is an abstract dilemma of the conflict often arise in public policy formulating. For example, there is a conflict between the policy of the protection of sustainable food agricultural land and the policy of land acquisition for development for public interest. The PLP2B policy aims to present agricultural land, while the PTKPU policy ensures the exclusive provision of the land for the development of infrastructure of facilities for the public interest. The study aims to describe the conflict that occur within the two policies. The research findings show that although both are in the public interest, the agricultural land preservation policy outweighs the public interest in infrastructure development. The process of revocation of preservation designation occurs through various tests that exist of each part of the land. And then the next, we will continue about the introduction of this case. Many practice occur, such as in Boyolali Regency, based on the data from the Boyolali Regency Land Office, land acquisition for the railway line and Boyolali Yogyakarta Toll Road regarding agricultural land designated as a LP2B based on the local regulation number 70 to 2016 on the protection of sustainable food agricultural land. It often happens the local government change or even violate pre-existing policy of LP2B and convert the agricultural land because there are development programs for the public interest. In this analysis, there are contents of 6 points. The first is PLP2B policy determination process, the implementation efforts, and then the conversion policy in the framework of land acquisition for public interest in Boyolali. Number 4, implementation process of land acquisition in LP2B. The fifth, revision of PLP2B policy. And the last is interpretation of public conflict. Okay, let's continue in the first point of PLP2B policy determination process in Boyolali. On October 17, 2016, the Boyolali District Government enacted local regulation. The main content of the regulation is to spatially determination the extent of LP2B and LCP2B in order to protect food agricultural land from land conservation in Boyolali Regency, which states that one of the strategies for spatial planning of the Regency is the establishment of LP2B area in the control and the utilization of agricultural land. The first activity was the preparation of the agricultural base map. And then in the second, we continue in the PLP2B policy implementation effort in Bali Regency. In the implementation of the inaction to provide financial support of the issuance of land certificates, the local government is working with the Bali District Land Office. They provide certificate to LP2B lands owner who did not have certificate, mainly in Sawit, Klego, and Baidono sub-districts with a target of 170 parcel. Although agricultural infrastructure are the production facility assistance is not specifically aimed at the LP2B landowner, a number of assistance programs have been provided to farmer groups and Gaboktan, but from the regional budget and the state budget. This makes infrastructure assistance general and not part of the effort to provide special incentive. As a result, the community consider the LP2B is not something special, thus losing the motivation to maintain their land as LP2B. And then in the third point about the conversion of the policy framework of the land acquisition for public interest. The infrastructure development plan described in the district's permit plan, or we call as RTRV, is part of the program that will be implemented in accordance with the priority. This is the commit of the local government to realize regional development in accordance with its vision and mission, especially since the development plan is an integral part of the national development plan. Currently, infrastructure development, especially the include in the National Strategic Project, or we call it as a PSN, is experiencing a clear implementation of the facility through the presidential policy. One of the policy is like Perpres number 3 Garing 2060, which has been amended 3 times. And the fourth, about the implementation process. One of the implementation of LP2B land in Bolali is the construction of the Adi Suparmo Airport railway line. Like in our topic, about the construction of the railway line is intended to accommodate the anticipate the movement of the passenger traffic that occur at the Adi Suparmo Airport through the construction of a railway line as an alternative mode of mass transportation of airplane passenger to the airport. And then continue in the fifth point about the revision of PLP2B policy. The revision was carried out because of a PLP2B policy regulate the condition for the implementation of conversion and the provision regarding replacement land. The determination of LP2B replacement in land is key to the implementation of the policy revision, which is not put on the policy conflict framework to the maintain of the context of PLP2B policy in Wilayah District. The revision of the PLP2B policy has not yet been determined, but the process of finding replacement land has begun. The revision includes finding replacement land to replace LP2B that was converted due to the construction of the railway line, but also evaluating whether the existing LP2B is feasible. And the last, about the interpretation of policy. Land acquisition is the unique issue as the significant the government effort to fulfill state objective through infrastructure development. In addition, land acquisition also involves the reorganization of land for public interest. The legal principle of leg speciality generally underscores that special laws take precedence over the general law. In the scenario, the UPT PKU has special status which prioritizes its implementation. In additional, support key actors, especially the president, who include certain development project in the PSN. Okay, and the last about the conclusion of this discussion is the implementation of land acquisition follows a four-stage process, with the important factor determine conversion being at the planning and the preparation stage of this activity. Land acquisition policy have a dominant position given the prevalence of the pro-infrastructure development policy that seeks to convert all the land, include protection areas such as LP2B. The conversion of LP2B for infrastructure development underscores that the public interest in the preservation, such as LP2B, is overdone by the public interest in the infrastructure development. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.